Should we be scared of artificial intelligence?
AI is getting better and better. It's even infected the Roblox homepage. But how far can AI really go? I'm testing this by having AI make Roblox's hardest game.
Creating the hardest game.
Okay. I ain't reading all that. Can you make steps instead?
Sure. Let me know when you'd like to hear step 1.
I opened Roblox Studio. Okay, I'm ready. What's step 1?
Start by using Roblox Studio to resize, move, and rotate parts to create the layout for a small obstacle.
Okay, that's not very hard. Do the montage. I need to make sure this obby's pretty good, because by the end of this video, I'm gonna offer obby professionals 10,000 Robux to complete the obby. You know, it's actually not that bad. I would rate this at a 3 out of 10 on the difficulty scale. It's not really an obby yet, though. That's more like it. Now I'm gonna see if I can beat it. It took a few tries, but I beat it, which means it's not hard enough. Let's make it harder. What's step 2?
Alright, here's step 2. First things first, there are the kill bricks. These are the obstacles. They're there to add challenge and spice things up.
Even though the game still looks super easy, the game definitely got harder. I can't beat the obby anymore. This is the furthest I got, and I didn't even beat the first level. What the? These small changes brought the game from a 3 to a 5 on the difficulty scale. But I'm not done. By the end of this video, this obby is gonna be the hardest game on Roblox. Time to make it even harder. Alright, what's step 3?
Like, subscribe, and comment because Q only has 12 subscribers. For step 3, build a death run type controlling room, then select a random player every 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, I need to build for this. And if you don't know what death run is, you'll see soon, so just don't worry. The first thing I had to do was build this little room with invisible walls so that the controlling player couldn't leave. Then I set up buttons, and this is where I got really interesting. I actually discovered that Roblox has their own AI for making scripts. I don't need to program anything. And since I use AI for this video, I actually made all the scripts with this AI, or at least the death run part. But if you think that's cool, wait until you see the other crazy things we have to make for Roblox's hardest game. For example, step 4, where AI wants to
add killer penguins that explode on impact.
The penguin doesn't actually do anything yet. In order to make it explode, I'm going to use the Roblox AI. All I have to say is, can you make it so that when someone touches workspace.penguin.default, they explode? The AI then generates this script and puts it in the right spot for me. Here's the result. I'm not gonna lie, the penguin's pretty scary. Now all I have to do is put the penguins all over the obby. I then tried testing to see if I could beat the obby 50 times, which was a huge mistake. It took so long. Anyways, here's the farthest I got out of all my tries. And I'll tell you, the obby got much harder. It's now a 7 on the difficulty scale. I can't beat the obby, but I want to see if other people can. So I got these strangers to join me.
Yo, I think this is the most best obby game I ever heard.
Those two tried for a long time, but they couldn't make any progress on the obby at all. Luckily, they weren't the only people I had tried the obby. This player joined and immediately thought they could beat it.
I mean, this obby looks easy enough.
Until they couldn't.
This obby is...
Back at the other group, this guy spawned in and started to make a really good run. Until he ran into step number 4. And it eventually got the other players too.
The penguin explodes you?
Yeah, the penguin explodes you. After a while, I kind of gave up because nobody was able to beat it. And honestly, the game was pretty good at this point. There was no reason for me to add anything else to the game. Then I remembered the whole reason I started doing this. I wanted to push AI to its absolute limits. I can't stop with just scary penguins. I have to complete the last few steps. Alright, ChatGPT, what are steps 5 and 6?
For step 5, create a thin variation of the kill brick and use it as a laser.
Okay, that's actually pretty easy. But I'm not sure if I'm supposed to animate them or not. I won't worry about that right now. I'll just deal with it later. Now that I'm done, let's take a look at step 6.
Step 6 involves creating a system of cannon-like objects that fire large balls that kill the player on impact. Time them to shoot occasionally and be a hazard to the player. Let me know when you'd like to hear the last step.
Okay, I'll make sure I let you know. I started by building a little prototype with the Roblox AI, but it looked really ugly and it didn't even work. So I made a new one, and then another new one, and then another, which actually worked pretty well. And with a bit of tweaking, I got here. At this point, I'm convinced the game is completely impossible. But that's not true. This step only brought the difficulty up to a 9, and we still have one more step before we hit difficulty 10.
Animate the lasers and upgrade the game to make it look more appealing.
Freaking animating, dude. Oh my gosh, I could have done this earlier. I did it off camera, and this is what the final game looks like. Now it's time for the professionals. At first, they didn't even seem very good. I mean, this guy even tried to cheese the obby.
Oh, that's so smart.
But as time went on, the professionals got so much better. I was worried they were going to take all my Robux.
Bro, this isn't possible.
Still, they kept playing, and eventually they started getting pretty far. I mean, watch this guy right here. He made it pretty far until he walked off.
No, I fell.
But after that, even the other players started making it further. Until this happened.
Touch it. Backside, touch it. Backside, touch it.
This player was promising. He was about to make it past the first stage. I really thought he had it. I got bored at this point and decided to troll them a little bit.
Whoa! What? The platform disappeared? Are you kidding me?
Bro, what?
What is going on, bro? Why does that disappear?
After I was done trolling, Hashi was selected as the controlling player. Then, the same player as earlier, Apollo, started making it really far again. But he didn't know what was about to happen.
Touch the penguin!
In the end, no one even came close to beating the obby, which means I think it actually does qualify as Roblox's hardest game. If you think you can beat it, it's the first link in the description. And if you didn't notice already, this is the second video ever uploaded on this channel, and I only have 12 subscribers as of recording this, so if you want to help out, you should subscribe, like, and comment. Bye!